How's it going, y'all? This is Alex again with Liquid Arts and Entertainment. We are here with the amazingly funny, formerly from Parks and Recs, Retta. Thanks so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. So today you're giving the talk about women in leadership. Tell me, to you, what makes a leader? What does that mean to you?
One, I think you have to have self-awareness and self-confidence. But a leader, I feel like most leaders feel like they've been called to do it. You kind of don't want to get pushed into a situation. So self-confidence has a lot to do with that.
Okay, awesome. And is there, and I'm probably sure there are probably tons in your life, but is there a certain woman in your life that displayed that kind of leadership, that she was called and kind of had that impact in your life?
In my life, no, it's me. Yeah, I don't know that I don't necessarily see myself as a follower. I feel like I like to be a part of a group. I do stand-up, so that's when you're by yourself. And I had a fear when I first started, but I also had confidence in, the fact that I thought I was funny. Yeah. Obviously, I had to think I was funny to do it. So I guess it is myself in that situation. But when it comes to acting, I love to be a part of a group. I love to do an ensemble thing. So I don't necessarily look for leaders, but I appreciate a good leader.
So you recognize other leaders, though. You don't look for it, but you recognize them.
Exactly.
So, and then you briefly talked about that too. How did you build that confidence? At first, not being confident about if you're funny or not. How did you build that confidence?
It was the kind of thing where you just do it. If this is what you say you want to do, then you're gonna have to do it. I don't know that I had to build the confidence. I just had to accept it for what it was and just do it, as Nike says. Just do it.
No, then I think that's the key for everybody too, is we overthink so much and try to plan and plot every little thing. She had other important things to do.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. That was good. You couldn't even plan that. So, Retta, tell me a time when you did something nice for somebody else, and what compelled you to do it?
That I did something nice for someone else? Oh gosh, I hope I do something nice for someone else all the time. I believe in pay it forward, and I love when someone does something nice. Even like if you're at the airport and the ticket agent just has a friendly demeanor. I feel like it's my job to be friendly to people so their jobs aren't as hard. So I think the nicest that I've been is when I'm not a jerk when a flight is canceled. Because they're dealing with a lot of people who are very upset and don't care about how your day was going. They just want to get to where they're going. And so they act very selfishly. So I try very hard to make it, even if I'm just that one person, to make it very easy for that ticket agent to say, I'm sorry, I can't get you out tonight. You have to get a hotel room. And I don't want to give them a problem. I know they don't want me to have to stay in town. So there's no point in being a jerk about it.
Right, I'm sure they appreciate that too, though.
Yeah.
So really, last question here. If you were to say one thing to somebody who either wants to be a comedian or even go into acting, what would you advise them?
Well, if they want to be a comedian, I would say write everything down. This is what I was told before I started. Write everything down and try a joke at least 3 times before you give up on it. If they want to be an actor, I would say you just have to believe it. You have to, just perform wherever you can. Don't just think you're going to be a star on some TV show. You're going to have to do plays. You're going to have to do community theater, whatever it is. But just know that it's going to happen, and don't worry about where you're going. Just worry about the trip.
Retta, thank you so much for being a part of this. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Yeah, you as well.